Okay, I'm now going to give you the best piece of advice that my mentor ever gave me. It's on the total unsexy subject of bank accounts, but hopefully this is going to be really helpful to you. For me, it's made my life so much easier. I'm going to talk about my personal portfolio here. So I have a number of different bank accounts that electronically on my computer screen, if you like, hang off each other. They're all with the same bank and they all can correspond with each other. So my number one is my rent income, and all my rent gets automatically paid from my own letting agency into my account on the 1st of the month. And then on the 7th of the month, a certain amount of money drops into my mortgage payment bank account. So that's my second bank account. And so I never even need to worry about how much my mortgages are, because it's an automatic standing order going out to pay all my mortgages. That happens once a month. On the 14th of the month, an automatic payment drops into my bills and maintenance. I told you it was a sexy subject. And you know what? That is really helpful because most of my properties are HMOs, so I'm paying for all bills included, so gas, electricity, Wi-Fi, council tax and water rates. So I work out how much those costs should be, and on top of that, I take 10% of every single rent income and I put that into my bills and maintenance so that if anything, like if there's a problem in the roof or whatever, a 5-year refurbishment schedule, I've saved 10% of my income on a monthly basis. So that goes in on the 14th. And then if I have any investor interest, what happens on the 21st is I pop down a certain amount in order to do interest and repayment for any private investors. So I have like a completely automated banking system, and let's just recap. All my properties get managed by my own letting agency, which to be fair is kind of lovely and easy for me, and they get paid into my rent income on the 1st. On the 7th, it then goes into my mortgage payment. On the 14th, from rent income, it goes into my property bills and maintenance, all automatic, all calculated in advance. And then on the 21st, I look at any interest payments I may need to make. Again, all automatic, all in advance. So I don't touch my bank accounts. All I do is just double check it once a month, instead of furiously running around and thinking, am I making sure everything's covered? So if you automate your bank accounts, and it sounds like the most unsexy, most boring piece of advice, but I tell you, and it took me 10 months to put in place because I was like, nah, that's too boring for words. And my goodness, it changed my life. So there you are, best piece of advice ever received, and I hope it's helpful to you guys.